What's happening, dogs? Mr. Allen here. We got ourselves a dope math problem. So we have a blueprint that has a scale factor of 1/8 inch equals 4 feet. What is the total square footage of a 1.5 inch by 2 inch room? Whew. We want to know the square footage. We want to know the area of that room. This sounds awesome. Sounds like we got a little bit of math to do. All right, so we got a couple ways of going about this. I think the most intuitive way to do it is let's find the dimensions in real life of this room. So if an 1/8 inch is equal to 4 feet, so an 1/8 inch, I'm going to put just a little fraction in a fraction. I know that's kind of terrible math form, but I think it's helpful for this particular style problem. Equals, now I have 1.5 inches over, I don't know, one dimension of my room. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cross multiply, okay? So I have 4 times 1.5. Well, that's going to give me 6. Equals, and then I have 1/8 x. And the reason why I left that as a fraction is because now when I need to divide by 1/8, I know that I can just do multiplication of its reciprocal, which is 8. So if I multiply both sides by 8, boom, this guy's gone, and I'm left with 48 equals x. Look at that. Fantastic, wonderful, that's beautiful. So there we go. Fraction kind of helped in there, even though it's weird to put a fraction in a fraction. Now, let's get over to our other one there with the 2 inches. Same setup. All right, there we go. So we get 64 for our other dimension. And really, you know what? I think maybe we should have used a different variable there. I'm going to write a y over it. There we go. Now that's totally clear as mud, right? Anyways, we got our two dimensions, 48 and 64. So what am I going to do with those? I'm going to multiply them together. 48 times 64. Those numbers are a little bit big. I'm going to bust out that calculator. You know what I'm saying? So we got 48 times 64. That's going to give me 3,072 feet squared. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's my total square footage right there, baby. Now, is there another way to figure this thing out? As I said, there were a couple ways to do that. Yes, there is another way to figure that out. Well, what if I were to just do like 1.5 times 2? Okay, and find my area on the blueprint. So 1.5 times 2, that's going to give me 3 inches squared. Now, how do I convert that? Well, I still have my scale factor, right? But that's a scale factor for my linear dimensions, okay? So if I wanted to make that into a scale factor for my area, I'd actually have to square both of these. So my new scale factor would be 1 over 64 is equal to, squaring that would be 16. Now I can set up this wonderful, wonderful proportion. So I'm going to have 1 over 64 divided by 16 equals, and I'm going to have 3 over my unknown. I'm going to call this z now, since we got so many variables going on. So my 1 over 64, z is equal to 3 times 16, that's 48. And now I'm going to need to multiply both sides by 64. All right, so what's 48 times 64? I wonder what, oh wait. I already did that. Why am I even grabbing my calculator, yo? It's going to be that same answer right there. Boom. Look at that. That one's a little bit weird to do, but it still works. I think most people are going to like the pink and green model right there. But you know what? This is America. You choose. That's dope. America, freedom, rock and roll, Costco. River Dog Jenny on the gram. Deuces, dogs.